Center on a gorgeous Southern California afternoon. All right, everyone, greetings from 2K Sports. Get ready for some NBA action. Our game tonight featuring the Los Angeles Clippers as they go up against the New Orleans Pelicans. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Well, BA, the Clippers are creating chemistry through passing. Paul George and Kawhi setting career marks in assists. Coach Ty Lue said, quote, "We'll play through them. It's a fine line because they're mid-range shooters, so when they get to a spot, it's easy to fire. It's about getting into the paint and making those extra passes." Brian?
Thanks, Allie. A look at the starting group for the Pelicans. We've got Brandon Ingram. Hayes is out there with Jonas Valanciunas. Then there's C.J. McCollum, and it's Jones in at the 3. And for the Clippers, Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Well, Doris, a great collection of guard talent on the floor here. Both these teams driven by their backcourt play.
Boy, BA, a lot of pace, a lot of skill out there in the respective backcourts. This game probably will be won or lost based on the perimeter play.
Now here's Jackson.
Just great offense. The screen freeing him up for the slam.
Hey, without that screen, he doesn't get a clean look at the rim.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
McCollum. And using incredible balance and coordination to outduel his opponent, McCollum is no stranger to contested shots.
McCollum against Zubac. Yes, and it's George picking up the assist.
Well, that's about tremendous vision. And remember, Paul George has the kind of size that allows him to survey the floor beautifully. Boy, it's hard not to think about Paul George and what many consider to be that devastating leg injury he suffered. There were people who doubted whether he could come back, and now stronger than ever. This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Zubac passes to George. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Releases from 15. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And with Paul George in that injury, as it happened, we weren't sure he'd ever play again.
That's exactly right. It shows the determination he has and how much love for the game of basketball. He overcame that physical setback and the mental toll that's part of that, and still enjoying an incredible NBA career.
The Clippers have gone 3 of 3 out of the gate. Going inside, and the jam by George.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
On the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, good looks by our terrific camera crew. Pass to Valanciunas. Here's McCollum. Back to Valanciunas. Ingram on the wing. George defending. And that one drops. Ingram's got his second basket.
It's hard trying to match up with Ingram, especially when he's looking to score inside.
Down low. Stolen by Valanciunas. Ingram against George. Baseline try. And too long on the shot.
Good shot, gone bad. Gotta finish there.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
1:56 left in the first quarter of the game. And it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Outside Jones. Pass to Ingram. Steps back and fires. And it doesn't fall for him. Made 2, missed 2 now. The Clippers in the lead. Takes the three. It's Hayes with the rebound. First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Now Ingram. McCollum outside. Outside Jones. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. And it's a tie ball game. The Clippers have gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. So for the Clippers, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Zubats. Covington comes in for Batum. And it's Kennard in for George. 55 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Murphy, defended by Jackson. Pass to Clark. And there's the call on Reggie Jackson.
Reggie Jackson.
That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
41 seconds left in the first quarter. Basket counts.
And a superb job of creating just enough separation to hit the shot.
Well, to me, that's about skill overcoming size. And how about the fearlessness at the offensive end?
Here's Hartenstein. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
Boy, the work ethic on the offensive glass just refuses to give up on that possession.
Graham against Kennard. Outside Graham. This one for 3. He can't get it to go. It's all tied in Los Angeles. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers guys.
Well, they came out with a physical presence and made rebounding a priority.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
Okay, on the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. To the inside. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
We know this about Robert Covington. He is a team man first and foremost. Pretty pass.
Pass to Nance. Clock at 6. 4-3. And that one's good. That makes him 2 for 3.
It always helps to have a big who is willing to find open teammates. Larry Nance proving how unselfish he can be.
Jackson gets the bucket.
And force-feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
Defended by Jackson. Clark outside. Pass to Murphy. Over Covington. Murphy's shot is off.
Listen, that's a shot he can make, but obviously the defense okay letting him shoot it.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Are you serious? That is some power from the point guard.
Oh, I love backcourt players with some ups.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Well, you hear about the importance of confidence. You think that was something you always had as a player, Grant, or did you have to build that up?
Well, I mean, success ultimately does breed confidence. And I had success, fortunately, at a young age. So you have to understand you have to always attack and you always have to believe in yourself no matter what the situation. Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
The Pelicans trail. To the middle. Clark. Now Nance. Three-pointer off the mark. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 3 of 4 field goals in the second quarter. Here's Hartenstein. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
Putting the toughness on full display. Jackson's not afraid to go up strong against opponents.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Some great drives to the bucket for them tonight.
Another thing that's clear is that they're dialed in from mid-range, burying their jump shots here early on.
And it's a completely new group for the Pelicans.
What's up?
Here in quarter 2, we played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Ingram, the pass to McCollum. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. The Clippers have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. George outside. Now Powell.
2 minutes remain in the first half.
1 minute 58 left in the second period. Just 5 to shoot. Fires, top of the key. Unable to get that one. And it's New Orleans taking it the other way. Inside. Here's Valanciunas. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
First personal foul.
Well, to me, that's the force that Valanciunas plays with. It allows him to shake the foul off, maintain his poise, and score it.
Man, he's checked in for the Clippers.
At the foul line for 1.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
You know this. There's a long history of great players coming out of Lithuania, and Valanciunas right there with the best of them. Remember, back in 2012, this guy was the MVP of the Lithuanian Basketball League.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. Pass to Hayes. Now here's McCollum. High arcing shot. It's tipped. And he stays with it. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. McCollum's got 6. Here's Mann. Driving to the basket. Count the basket.
Mann puts it in for 2.
And so it's New Orleans with it. McCollum with it. He connects. And now he's 4 for 6 in today's game.
Well, this guy has been efficient and effective all night. That IQ has been on display.
And there's the foul. It's on Jackson Hayes. That's his first foul.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
Marcus Morris Sr.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
George outside. Back to Mann. Pass to Powell. 4 on the clock. Three-pointer, no good. New Orleans in the lead. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. McCollum, the pass to Ingram. Back to McCollum. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
George outside, fires from the corner, and he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron.
Well, you can tell that Mr. Morris doesn't lack for confidence. This guy is ready to shoot as soon as it touches his hands.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Pelicans ahead, leading by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Competitive matchup for New Orleans in the first quarter. The period wrapped up with the teams on level ground and the score tied. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. And Kenny, what did you see out there from the Pelicans?
Playing on the road is having no effect on this team. I mean, between your planes, the hotels, the buses, it's a grind. It can zap your energy level. But right now, they look like a fresher team. And we'll see if they hit the wall in the second half.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on the Clippers?
Well, I'll tell you what I saw in the first half, Ernie. 3 things. Soft defense, not enough pressure, but they can still win this game. They need to ramp it up. Is that 2 or 3? Doesn't matter. You understand that.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. One of the stories here, C.J. McCollum. He's getting it done today.
He was getting into the lane easily that first half. It's just relentless.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far, the defense has not been able to counter it.
It's Batum at the power forward with Zubac at center. Jackson and George, they're manning the backcourt. That's the group starting the second half for Ty Lue. Now here's George. Soft touch off the glass. George has got 6 points.
Paul George playing through the contact right there. You like somebody who's willing to navigate traffic.
And with Paul George, Grant, you know what he delivers. Very consistent in what he'll bring to each game.
I mean, the scoring is always going to be there, but his defense doesn't take a night off either. I mean, very nice and consistent production from him.
Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Here's Jones. Yes! And the foul!
Marcus Morris.
That one on Morris.
And you have to love the focus. He gets hit, but converts it anyway.
Hartenstein, he's checked in for Zubac. And the Pelicans also making a change. Nance is checked in.
What's up?
About a minute of action so far in the third quarter. McCollum against Jackson. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Pass to McCollum. Back to Ingram. McCollum outside. Outside for Ingram. Lets the 3 fly, and the 3-pointer goes.
3-pointers.
He has 7.
Boy, that play developed just the way they wanted, and Valanciunas made sure they got the bucket. What a tremendous pass.
Pass to Jackson. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Pelicans.
New Orleans ball.
Covington's checked in for the Clippers. Kennard comes in for George, and the Pelicans will go for a different look here. For New Orleans, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Nance outside. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. From the arc. Doesn't go for him. And Los Angeles the other way now. To the paint. Here's Batum. Graham covering. Up top, Jackson. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot
That's
two.
his second personal foul.
With impressive quickness, Jackson is usually able to stay a step or two ahead of the defense.
Reggie Jackson at the stripe, taking 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jackson. Good on both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
New Orleans has gone 1 for 2 from outside the arc in this third quarter. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And there's Graham. That looks good. The assist by Nance. And the Pelicans lead by 7. Jackson outside. Oh, what a finish in traffic! My goodness!
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Graham against Kennard. Nance right side.
2 minutes remaining in the third quarter. 2 minutes.
To the middle. Just 5 on the clock. New Orleans needs to hurry. Late clock. Kennard with the rebound. For Los Angeles, they've gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Pass to Jackson. The 3 ball. Nails it from 3. Jackson's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, you have to understand what the defense is doing. If they give you an opportunity to set up a teammate, Luke Kennard will take it.
Hart, the pass to Graham. Here's Murphy. There's the drive. Misses the layup. And with Nick Batum, he's a very aware player. Always seems to make the right choice, Graham.
I mean, he has a great assist-to-turnover ratio for his entire career, and it seems like he just gets better as he ages. Batum is simply a smart player who keeps things simple.
Here's Batum. This for the tie! And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
That's his first personal foul.
Larry Nance picks one up.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
From LA, at the free throw line, Nicholas Batum. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good. For the Clippers, Zubats. He's checked in for Hartenstein. Powell comes in for Covington. And it's Mann in for Jackson. Hayes is checked in for the Pelicans. Brandon Ingram comes in for Nance. And it's tied up with that one. 59 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Powell covers. Pass to Graham. Inside. And finished off by Hayes.
Assist from
I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. outside. Here's man. Zubats with it. Back to man. 6 on the shot clock. Zubats finds Powell. Here's man. And the Clippers miss again. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Kennard against Ingram. Takes a 3. That one no good. We're at the end of the third quarter, and we've still got a close one. Pelicans ahead. They lead by a bucket. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Come on, fans.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far. But this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the fourth quarter going. We've got Jonas Valanciunas. C.J. McCollum is out there with Brandon Ingram. Then there's Hayes, and it's Jones in at the 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's his first foul of the game.
That was a good call. The defense wasn't established.
Here's man. Valanciunas covering. George outside to take the lead.
Well, size and strength, Valanciunas is always going to be a tough matchup on the defensive end. No doubt it was his influence that threw that shot off.
Left side Jones. Pass to Valanciunas. Back to Jones. Three-pointer. The shot, no good.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Powell passes to George. Takes it inside. A nice shot by Zubats. And that makes it a tie ball game.
Once he saw the smaller defender guarding him, he took it right to the rack.
Puts it up. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. And for the Clippers, their shooting has been good. Around 52% from the field. That gives them the lead. And the Clippers lead by 2.
We are talking about a proficient, efficient scorer in Paul George. Go to work, sir.
McCollum, the pass to Hayes. Powell outside. Pass to man. Back to Powell. George outside. Shot clock at 5. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. And New Orleans shooting the ball at 48% so far. And here's McCollum. Back to Ingram. Pass to Hayes. Shoots over Powell. No good. A bit long that time. For Los Angeles, they've gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Down low. Zubats inside. Valanciunas covering. A nice shot by Zubats.
All night long, the defensive intensity just hasn't been there. they got to figure it out.
Good question. So far, these teams just seem content to shoot it out down the stretch.
New Orleans calls timeout.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Well, night in and night out, sometimes it's a battle of runs. Who has the most?
All right, time now to present our New Balance player of the game, Reggie Jackson.
It's almost beyond belief what he's done in this game. He's been impossible to cool off, hitting just about everything he looks at. It doesn't matter who's guarding him. He's had an answer for just about everyone.
Batum is checked in for the Clippers. Jackson comes in for man. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I listened to the Pelicans coach address his team. He said, quote, "We are within striking distance. This is where we take over and turn this game into our favor. Let's go get it."
Thanks for that, Allie.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Here's Ingram. Batum pulls it in. Batum's got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to George. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Over to the left wing. Jackson finds Zubac. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Ingram.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Now here's Hayes. Now McCollum, defended by Jackson. McCollum against Jackson. McCollum's shot is off. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this 4th quarter to fall. Back to George. Here's Batum. Cash.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
I'll tell you, it takes confidence to pull the trigger in that situation. You love guys who relish the moment.
Now here's McCollum. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. It's going to go on Reggie Jackson.
And McCollum isn't afraid of contact, especially when he's being aggressive and looking to score.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And that narrows the lead down to just 3. And McCollum drops them both.
This guy has a reputation for being a great free throw shooter, and you've got to knock him down. He does it here.
And I think we'll see him milk the clock a bit.
Yeah, seems like the heady move right now. This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Now here's McCollum. To take the lead. Laces one from 3.
And they aren't over the limit yet.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. 19 seconds left in the final quarter.
Why we are the best fans in the NBA. Wow!
Now here's George. Pass to Jackson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on C.J. McCollum. That's foul number 2 for him.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. They're losing by 1. 3 seconds left in the 4th quarter of this one. All right, guys, what's your take?
And this is what it's all about. This shot can win the game. Not much time left, but they have just enough to execute a play.
Here's Jackson. And so the big win by New Orleans in a tight game. And this was an emotional win for them, no doubt about it.
Just a fantastic accomplishment. You love how they just diffuse the energy in this arena.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for